Hi folks. Welcome back to MetaBox Tutorials. Let's find out how to create a simple listing by combining MetaBox and Elementor. At the end, we will have an archive page that shows a list of products like this. In this case, the products are restaurants. As you can see, this page is divided into two sections. One to display the restaurants, and one for filters. For the restaurants, we will need a custom post type, and each one of them will be saved in a post. The restaurant's name and image are the title and feature images of the post. Other information, such as status, address, and logo, will be saved in different custom fields. Each box like this is for each restaurant, and we will create a template in the type of a loop item in Elementor to get the restaurant information. This filter is based on the voucher information that is created in the form of a taxonomy. Each one here is a term of that taxonomy. Before going ahead, let's check which tools are needed for this practice. We'll use Elementor to build the page, obviously. I also use the Elementor Pro, which has integration with MetaBox, to display the information from custom fields. Next, to have a framework to create a custom post type and custom fields for the restaurants, we need the MetaBox Core plugin. You can install it directly from wordpress.org. Besides, we need some MetaBox extensions for the advanced features. You can install them individually or use MetaBox all-in-one. Here are the extensions we need. MB Custom Post Type to create a custom post type and custom taxonomies for restaurants. MB Views helps to get and display the status of the restaurants. This is optional only. MetaBox Builder to have a UI on the backend to create the custom field efficiently. Make sure you've enabled them already. Now, let's start. Go to MetaBox and create a new post type for your products. After publishing, there will be a new menu here. It's your post type. Your products may have some extra information, so we need custom fields in this case. Just go to MetaBox and create some fields for it. I'm creating just some typical ones for illustration purposes only. After creating all the needed fields, go to the Settings tab. Choose Location as Post Type and select Restaurant to apply these fields to this post type. As mentioned, we'll have a filter on the page based on a taxonomy. I will divide the vouchers into some discount levels, and each one of them will be a term of the taxonomy. So let's move on to create them. Go to MetaBox and create a new taxonomy. In the Advanced section, check this box if you want to show the taxonomy in a hierarchy. And check this box to show it as an admin column. This setting is available when you have the MB Admin Columns extension. I did not mention this at the beginning because it's optional. In the Post Types tab, choose the restaurant post type that you've just created to apply this taxonomy to it. Then, in your Products menu, you will see a new submenu for the taxonomy. Go there and add some terms for the taxonomy. Now, in the post editor of your products, you will see the custom fields here, as well as the voucher items appearing on the right side of the screen. Just input data into them. Here are some posts that I created for example. And these are the voucher information from the created taxonomy, since I set it to show as an admin column. As I mentioned before, we should create a loop item template to display all the expected information about the product first. Go to the Elementor theme builder and create it. Remember to set the preview. This is the final look of how the information of a product displays. So, choose the one-column layout. Next, add the featured image element to display the restaurant's image. To get the name of the restaurant, choose this element as the restaurant's name as the post title. Go ahead. Add a text editor element for the restaurant's address. Since this information is saved in custom fields created by MetaBox, use the dynamic tags. Find the MetaBox field in the post section. Then choose the corresponding fields. Then the restaurant's address is displayed immediately. In the same way, choose an image element to show the logo. Also, use the dynamic tags to connect this element with the field. Now you can see the logo of the restaurant. The last thing is the status. It has two colors and will change based on the values saved in the custom fields. To make it be auto-changed, we should use a dynamic class, then use CSS to make it be the right color automatically. But Elementor doesn't support dynamic classes. So, I will use the MB views to display the status of the restaurant. Now, go to MetaBox and create a new view. Add some code to the template tab. This is to create a variable to get the value from the status field. We use this function to get value. And this is the ID of the field. We have a condition here. If the variable receives the value as open, we will name a class like this. Otherwise, if the returned value is close, we will name a class like this. Now, set this template as a shortcode. After publishing, a shortcode is generated automatically. Just copy it. Back to edit the template for your products. Choose a shortcode element and paste the created one here. So, we've done a loop item for the product. Let's move on. The simple listing has two sections. One for display posts, I meant products. We have a template for each post. So now, add the loop grid element. Choose the template that we have created from the drop-down list here. Some blog posts will be displayed in the form that we set for the template, but wrong posts. They are blog posts in default. To replace them with your products, go to the query section and choose the source as your product's post type. Then, all of the posts in that post type will display. All the information about my restaurant displayed, except the status. We will fix it using CSS later. For the filter section, just add the taxonomy filter element to the place you want. Then, select a loop grid and the taxonomy we used for the voucher. After that, a list of the discount levels that we set as the terms of the taxonomy will be displayed. You can see how it works on the front end. The status doesn't display since it still is a class and hasn't been set to display yet. Go back to the created template as a loop item for each product. Just customize each element settings to have the best look for the product information. In the page editor, do so with the settings of each element. To display and style the restaurant status, we will add some CSS. You can see that there is a new dot in the image of each product. Some are green, and some are gray. Go back to the CSS. You can see it clearer that this is to regulate the shape. And this is the different colors used for each class. Here is the final look of my simple listing page. So that's the end of today's tutorial. If you want to try other methods, please watch our other tutorials on our channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to us for more tutorials. Bye.